goes together like the conference contest here at the American Airlines Arena. This game marks the end of a road trip for Oklahoma City before heading back home.
Well, today they've got the opportunity to polish off a season sweep of the series. They've met twice. They've won each of those contests, so it's an opponent they match up with pretty well.
And now they've started to make noise in their heads too. I mean, they definitely have the upper hand mentally after those first two wins. And if they can come out and establish an early lead, I think they might be able to put this one away quickly.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Kyle Singler is up there with Anthony Morrow. And it's Durant. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Ibaka in the 5. 6 on the shot clock. Double team on Westbrook. And
oh my freaking God.
Durant's got the opening field goal of the game for Oklahoma City.
There have been a number of nicknames floated around for Kevin Durant. Everything from the simple KD to the Durantula. But the internet came up with a good one for him last season during his hot streak, calling him the Slim Reaper. I like him all though.
Dragic with a wide open look.
Dragic.
Off target from three-point range. The pass to Singler. From the arc. And he gets the bucket.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Durant with the steal. Back to Westbrook. Durant sets a screen for Westbrook. Dishes it to Singler. There's the 3. Can't get it to go. Now the Heat take it the other way. Oh,
Giddy!
You better hold the game. I can't hear.
Real unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. If I've ever seen one. No, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
And while we have a chance to do so, let's take a look at some of the numbers for Westbrook. First in scoring, second in steals, and he ranks in the top 5 in the league in assists, so doing an excellent job of creating offense for his team.
And Steve, we really can't gloss over his ranking as the top scorer in the NBA. I mean, he's the one guy you don't want to see coming out of the opposing locker room.
You got that zone, young man. You better get that zone, young man.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
You know, Steve, a lot of teams look at this Thunder franchise as a model, you know, of how to go about building a team that can compete for a title through the NBA draft.
Well, it's a good model to follow, but you need some luck, Kevin. I mean, Kevin Durant fell into their lap. If they don't get the second pick in the lottery, and if Greg Oden doesn't go first to Portland, none of this happens. So, yeah, great planning, and they've had a terrific effort to put all this together, but it really comes back to getting Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook.
Singler, no good.
Now, defensively, they did a great job of staying tight on him.
Fade.
Presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
You know, going back to touch again on the Thunder, really you couldn't have asked for a better scenario for a small market team to put together a roster like this. I mean, your core pieces, your cornerstone pieces, Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, Serge Ibaka, are all relatively young in their careers and seem to enjoy playing for each other. So they're going to be good for a long time.
Durant with a screen on deck. Durant kicks to Singler. It's tipped. It's stolen by Dragic. To the wing right side. The wide open look here for Bosch. And another basket for Miami.
Nigga Bosch.
Well, they did have to deal with some small market repercussions, though. The Thunder, I'm talking about. You know, they couldn't afford to pay James Harden. They had to make that trade. But I think they've dealt with it really well. They've added some nice pieces, and the Thunder obviously still one of the elite teams in the NBA.
That shot wide open. And that's now 7 points now in the game for Kyle Singler. And that's a foul called on Kyle Singler. That is his first foul of the game. It's Dragic with the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dragic has got 5.
I don't know how they're going to keep this pace up. Both teams on fire here early.
And playing the game. Rollerblades too. Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
With the shot. Whiteside kicks to Wade.
Ow.
Nice D from Singler.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Screened by Ibaka. Durant with a wide open look. Again, Oklahoma City. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far.
Got a 2-3 zoner. We got a 2-3 zoner.
Getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Heat, they've got Dwayne Wade, Josh McRoberts out there with Chris Anderson. Then there's Chalmers, and it's Dragic in the point. Russell Westbrook, maybe the most athletic and explosive point guard ever to play in the NBA. As some people would say, what about you?
Well, you know, it's hard to say ever.
Oh, Singler getting bored like that. Oh my God.
Plays with the kind of ferocity that I've not seen at the point guard position. The only guy that comes to mind is probably Derrick Rose prior to his injury. I think Westbrook's aggression, powering through contact, probably gives him the edge. I mean, he plays almost angry.
A lot of torque.
A lot of torque. I mean, it's something
Babe.
I've not quite seen the guy at the point guard spot bring that kind of athleticism and speed and tenacity to the position.
Well, I like how you mentioned Rose because I would agree, and that's a great way to kind of figure out where he is when Rose is healthy.
Yeah.
The pre-injured Rose
He was right in that same category.
A dragon.
Dragic with a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Singler.
Let it fly without Singler.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Now here's Westbrook.
Or you play all you want, my nigga. Get your niggas in their corners.
Outside Durant. Here's Singler. Off target from outside.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Let's go to our sideline report.
Yeah, my niggas foul like shit.
What do you have?
Well, thank you, Kevin. As you know, Russell Westbrook, one of the most competitive guys you'll meet. He looks as though he is angry on the court, and quite often he is. As Kevin Durant has said, anger could be good and bad, but it's it's on the good side for us. He doesn't like anybody he's
Oh,
playing
you play,
against.
get your niggas
He
in the
does a great
corner.
job
You know.
every single game of playing with fire and with force. Guys,
He's something else, Doris. Thanks. And Ibaka kicks to Morrow.
Give me that.
It's stolen. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. All right, now let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You look at the Hawks. And, of course, the Oklahoma City Thunder tied right now. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
Yeah, that was very sloppy in that first matchup. It was a poorly played game, and it turned into a blowout because they continued to turn the ball over and they didn't execute offensively.
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and take a look at the leading rebounders since the All-Star break. Well, you look at Whiteside. He does a great job inside, one of the top rebounders in the league.
Yeah, he's been rebounding the ball so well since the break. It's really paying off for him and his team.
Ah, nigga.
That's good. And it's 9 points for Chris Bosh. And it's hard to forget what Steve mentioned. The turnovers really piled up last time.
Yep, you know, Steve's always on top of it, as are you. You can bet their coach was on top of it as well and didn't let them forget about that. It was an embarrassing statistic and an embarrassing loss.
Russell Westbrook still among the league leaders in shots at the rim, but Steve, he's expanding his offensive arsenal.
Well, he's improved as a three-point shooter. You know, he's got a great pull-up jumper from mid-range already, especially from that foul line area. So Westbrook really is a threat from all over the court.
Wait, get your niggas in the corner. Get your niggas in the corner.
107 left to play here in the half. For three, Durant.
We know what you're trying to do. We know what you're trying to do, young man.
A little bit. At almost 6'4", with his strength and explosiveness, he's really too much for just about any point guard to handle down low.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Bosh, little nigga.
15 points for Chris Bosh.
Hey, get your niggas in the corner. Get them in the corner. You know.
First quarter, and now 2 coming here in the second.
Morrow dishes to Westbrook. Morrow, the pass to Durant.
Oh,
This one for 3.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And that one's good by Bosh.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing.
oh, he ain't that type nigga. He ain't that type nigga, bruh. You trusting in Kyle Singler for the wins?
And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Heat, up 7. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
You know, Bosh is playing really well. He's got 17 points.
Better get out that zone, young man.
Dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
Well, as long as he's continuing to make them, I think they should make him more of a focal point of this offense.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Russell Westbrook out.
Hey, nigga, you better quit. I think you might have to go for the quit. I think you might have.
And it's Morrow in the 4 slot.
How about that now? What a sensation.
Get out of here, nigga. What you think this is?
Some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
I
Suspended.
think you might have to go for that quit. Give me that.
Glide. You got to glide in and reverse it home. So sweet.
That might be your best option, young man. I think that might be, though.
Solid year underway for him.
Go for the quit.
He's getting around 16 points a game.
Stop the bleeding somehow.
And 3 rebounds. With him, you get so much, but really having someone lead the way scoring-wise is probably his best attribute.
And you know, Steve, it's not easy to find consistent scoring, but he definitely feels that need for this team.
Now here's Westbrook. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
Dwayne Wade over the last 4 years adjusted beautifully to playing off the ball alongside LeBron James, and that was not easy, folks. He actually became one of the game's best cutters during that time. Now back to his old ways, playing with the ball in his hands a lot more. Should suit him well.
Durant is not going to be able to save you, my nigga.
Ball. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's
Hey!
assist tonight.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
And Wade still a dynamite finisher around the rim. One of Wade's preeminent slashers.
Yeah, he's extremely productive in the pick and roll, able to score and make plays for others with his outstanding vision.
The kick out to Westbrook with his first shot attempt.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Dragic kicks to Bosh.
You got a Scully on in the crowd and shit. Like, damn, it's Miami. Why you got a Scully on?
And we get an opportunity here to check out some numbers for Russell Westbrook. Night in and night out.
Cause ain't been none of these bench niggas, and that's why y'all niggas is getting ran.
Check out the numbers. First in scoring, second in assists, and he's among the top 5 in the league.
You doubling my son Bosh now? That's how you feel?
Force at the defensive end.
And Steve, we really can't gloss over his ranking as the top scorer in the NBA.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Power punch right there. You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult.
How would I go for a charge, my nigga? I'm going right around him, bruh. Why would I run into him? Let's think about that for a minute.
Look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game. Well, the Miami Heat, since the Big Three assembled, have been a polarizing team. Some fans rooted for them, others rooted against them.
He ain't that type nigga.
Either way, they've been an incredible story for the league and have become just a huge draw around the NBA.
And it's Dragic off the drive. Now here's Bosh. Guarded close.
Get off me. That's CB, bruh. That's CB.
He's a big reason why they
That's CB. You know who that is?
field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
And that one's good. Durant.
That's 2 straight quick 3-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight because
Damn, you worried about Wade, my nigga. I'm dropping dimes, bruh. I'm just going to drop these dimes real quick. I don't got no problem dropping that dime.
Got his second bucket.
a good job of spotting his teammate near the basket and zipping the pass right in there.
Wait, get your nigga in the corner. Get him in the corner, my nigga. We know.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. Shot from the top of the key. Here's a
Foul, baby. Good foul, baby.
Whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen. They sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Anderson, he's checked in for Whiteside. Josh McRoberts comes in for Chris Bosh.
Hey, better bring in some bench niggas, bro. You better bring in some bench niggas. I know you don't want to.
Westbrook dishes.
Guys, just start going the bench.
To Westbrook. Kicks it to Durant. And Westbrook.
Just do not want to bring their bench in.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how Clark.
Big Bob? You leave McBob wide open? What are you thinking, young man?
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3
Give me that. Give me that. It's too predictable. You're all.
Extend the defense as well.
Here's Chalmers.
Mario Chalmers.
Boy, it's been a poor defensive effort. When that ball has gone inside into the post, they've been in trouble.
Yep, points in the paint clearly.
They kick it to
going
that nigga in
against
the
them
corner.
now.
No.
Singler. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
A little lucky, frankly, but they did get it to go.
Back to Chalmers.
Mario
Well,
Chalmers.
through 3 quarters of play, down to
Hit it.
it may be difficult to overcome. Miami ahead, ending the 3rd quarter with a 13-5 run. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. We've got Chris Anderson.
Get him in the corner.
Josh
Get him in the
McCoy
corner. You know.
with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Dragic, and it's Chalmers in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
You know. Get him in the corner. We know. Get him in the corner.
And again, it's Oklahoma City.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's Wade.
Wait.
That is good. Wade's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until they prove they can stop them, I mean, they ought to continue
Hit the
to pound
ball
it
right.
in.
One's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Timberwolves at Target Center.
Two. We'll give him a 2. We'll give him the 2,
Thunder
bruh.
score.
They're doing their best to erase the deficit here with some smart passes.
Oh, Singler can't guard my nigga Wade.
Those two things go hand in hand. They're gonna make shots.
Can't guard my nigga Wade. Are you crazy?
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Westbrook passes.
Go to the corner. We know you want to go to the
Westbrook
corner.
kicks to Durant. The 3 from Morrow. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one.
With the success
Damn, you want to get my dragon a wide open tray ball, right? You crazy.
I bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Of course, they have to
Defense
stay-
sucks, my nigga. And that play you running, it's alright, but it's not gonna work.
Convert defense into offense.
About to catch a fade.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Ooh, you worried about McBob?
Nick Roberts dishes to Wade.
That's Dwayne Wade, bruh. That's D Wade right there.
Wade's got 10 points here in the second half. Thunder trailing by 11. Westbrook passes to Singler.
Niggas got Gatorade. Niggas ain't going to bench at all.
Outside Westbrook. Durant kicks to Westbrook. 6 to shoot.
Oh,
Singler.
maybe with these bum niggas it works on, but
Triple.
I'm getting this dub.
This game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already
I'm that guy. I'm that guy. You must forgot. Big Bob wide open. Oh,
Nick
should have been
Roberts
dead.
misses.
kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open.
They might work on these bum niggas, but nah, nigga.
There's the dish to Singler. Westbrook kicks to Morrow. Again, the Thunder score.
Well, you can sense the urgency with them now. See, right here, they're flat in the first half. They've come out here in the second half with a lot more fire and a lot more intensity. You can see they're driven to get things done.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Look for Miami. Whiteside's checked in for Anderson. Wash comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Dang in for Goran Dragic. Let's catch up with yours from the sideline.
McBob, let's go, McBob.
What Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team.
Nigga, you ain't put your niggas on the bench 1 minute. That's why you lose games.
Aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead.
Oh, man.
Not give them a chance of
Bosh goes to the bench, come back fresh. Wade come back fresh. Star niggas coming back fresh, though.
2:51 left in the fourth quarter. Westbrook pushes to single. They get a hand on it. Here's Morrow.
Oh my God, Anthony Morrow. Acting like he back on Golden State. Like,
Got 9 points here in the second half.
They have a little extra mojo going here, a little extra pep in their step, more hustle in this second half. Doing a much better job in terms of second chance points.
Here's Bosh. And another basket for Miami.
Chris Bosh, my nigga.
Defend that turnaround.
Under trailing.
Good game though. Good game. You tried though. That play is kind of lit, but it's, I'm just that guy on 2K. Sorry, I'm just that guy on 2K.
Takes the three. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
Here's
My nigga Bosh.
Miami with another.
They've been able to depend on his
Oh
offense.
man.
He's drained a lot of shots out there.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
Good play though, my nigga.
And now they trail by just 4.
Man, 6 for 6 from the trade ball line.
Tools off. You got to keep going to him.
That's crazy.
And Durant comes to help. Dang goes in. And it's Bosh in the corner.
Ooh, missed
The
it.
rebound by Ibaka.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Right side Durant.
Oh, that was.
He kicks to single.
Knew it was going back to Durant.
Bosh inside.
Game. Chris Bosh player of the game, little nigga.
And they're getting that lead way.
Good game. Good game. You tried.
Stroll to the
Close, but no cigar.
Yeah, this late in the game, it'd be almost impossible for them to blow a lead like this.
Wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. And now it's an 8-point Heat lead.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
Good game, young man. Good game, young man.
With the lead right there.
And so it's Miami winning this one. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. On Steve Kerr endorsed. This is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan player of the game, Chris Bosh.
My nigga weak. I ain't go to the free throw line once this game.